As the majority of kids in our area are back in school today, sleep schedules, no doubt a major part of this year's routine.
Yep, always are. Possibly one that hasn't been this strict since the first day of 2019. Health reporter Haley Hernandez explains why grade school is the ideal time to start a strict bedtime routine. Haley?
Exactly, because sleep is linked to overall health, and during the pandemic we weren't getting much of it. For some, they turned to over-the-counter drugs. But I spoke to a pediatrician about the best way to teach your kid healthy sleep habits and why today is as good a time as any to start.
Signs of sleep deprivation in kids can include falling asleep in class, behavioral and learning problems, even depression. Getting enough sleep helps with growth, playing, memory, and grades. So how much should they get? 6 to 12-year-olds need 9 to 10 hours of sleep a night. 13 to 18-year-olds need 8 to 9 hours. Children's Memorial Hermann Dr. Barbara Taylor Cox says your evening routine should look something like this: a balanced dinner and then wind down without much intense activity.
If you're going to encourage the physical activity, which we do, try to do it before dinner so that once you hit dinner, things can calm down.
The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends brush, book, and bed without devices.
It is creating so much visual stimulation, decision making. They're processing information. You really want to let that mind calm for about an hour before they go to bed.
Devices, some argue, is why the use of melatonin has skyrocketed. National Health Interview Survey data indicates kids 4 to 17 are using 7 times the amount of melatonin the same age group used a decade ago. And last year, Poison Control received 52,000 calls concerning the sleep aid. It is generally safe, but not recommended.
I think it's very individualized, certainly something you talk to your pediatrician about. It's very dose specific. I wouldn't say we discourage it in any ways, but we don't encourage it. We would make sure that all these other parameters have been set in place and the child's still having trouble.
Now, she also says that for the health of teenagers, schools should really be starting later. This school year, California is the first in the country to set a minimum allowed start time for middle and high school students. So guys, they cannot begin school before 8 a.m. over there. Most have opted for about 8:30 start time, something that obviously would impact the entire family dynamic. Yeah. Keith and Lauren?
Yeah, good sleep, very important for smart kids. Okay, thank you so much.